How's it going, everybody? It's me, the most handsome PokeTuber here, and today we're going to be talking about the next Pokemon games. As you guys may know, actually hold on, before we get into what we're talking about, I just want to say usually I don't make videos speculating and stuff, but then I kind of just sat down and thought about it, because as much as I don't want to put out false information or give out false hope, I also just love talking about Pokemon. I love discussion. Pokemon's my favorite thing ever, essentially. So like, I've got this job where I can talk about it online with a community, and I'm not taking advantage of that right now, you know? So I do want to say, take everything in this video as a grain of salt. Don't take it seriously. Don't take it as fact. Don't take it as this is what's going to happen. We're just looking at a thing and being like, wow, that's kind of weird that that happened. And okay, so I don't want to like give out false information. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just talking about Pokemon because I love Pokemon and I want to talk with you guys, okay? So let's get into this. So let me try and explain. Junichi Masuda 2 days ago tweeted out this Pokemon Go screenshot of a Weedle. Looks perfectly normal. He's like pretty sure the translation is essentially just he's kind of surprised he hasn't seen a Weedle in a while, caught it, whatever. He's got this filter on it, which he puts filters on a lot of his pictures, to be fair, so filter, nothing to do with it. But if we take a closer look, he has 226 Weedle candy. And I guess not for me personally, because I'm from the UK, but you know, this is a big reach. This really is a big reach. Anyways, I personally think this whole theory is a big reach, but also it's kind of a cool coincidence. And that's the way that's why I'm talking about it right now. So not for me, because the way the UK write their dates is the day, then the month, then the year. The America writes it month, day, then year. So basically for Americans, the Weedle candy is written out in the form of the second month, which is February, the 26th. And for those that don't know, Pokemon Day, the day Pokemon came out, is the 27th of February. And I'm pretty sure we had Sun and Moon's reveal on the 26th of February. I'm pretty sure of like 2016. So people are thinking, because of this candy mount that the Weedle has, this is when we're gonna get the next Pokemon reveal. Roughly, you know, 10 days after Masuda's tweet. Like that is it's a pretty big stretch, right? You know, people are just grasping. They're just like, come on, give us something. We need something to talk about. And you know, here I am talking about it. But then it goes a little further, because I believe there was this account set up like back in like, I think it was January. Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there was this account called Pokemon King and Queen back in January 2nd. Saying that the next games were going to be Pokemon King and Queen. Okay, yeah, I found the original tweet. This guy tweeted out, follow for hints for the next set of Pokemon games back in January 2nd. And apparently he's changed his, I don't know if this was his name back then. I don't know if he had his as Pokemon King and Queen, or I don't know if he's changed it since then. But now his name's Pokemon King and Queen. And he's claiming that the next Pokemon games are going to be King and Queen, and I don't think this is the originate. I don't know, right? This is the thing. I don't know where the origin of the Pokemon King and Queen leak is. See, this is why I usually don't make videos stuff like this, because anybody can go on the internet and say anything, be like, oh yeah, I'm this reputable source. This is going to be the next thing that happens. Trust me. It sounds believable, so trust me. You know, like I'm not by any means saying that Pokemon King and Queen are going to be the next. I don't really believe it at all. But then part of me is also just like, anything could happen. Anyways, so I've shared with you guys the Weedle picture. I shared with you guys the speculation of the date. And then we've also got the idea that the next Pokemon games are going to be King and Queen. This guy's certain that it's going to be revealed on the 26th of February. The next games are King and Queen. Duncan, our good friend Duncan Knee Deep, also made a video saying that the region of the game he knows, because he knows, apparently he's got inside sources. I haven't actually spoken to him about this personally. He knows that the region's going to be set in the UK.
The place that Gen 8 is basing its region off of is my home. It's the United Kingdom.
And with a name like King and Queen, the UK seems like the perfect place for a region to be set with a game called King and Queen. Just saying. That too. Anyways, on top of all of this, the Weedle picture goes a bit deeper. So I'm trying to make this easy to understand. I'm sorry if it's a bit confusing. So basically my thing with this is if the region's set in the UK, then wouldn't it have been smarter to make the Weedle's candy amount based off of the UK the UK date system? The other stats the Weedle has going for him is 199 CP. So if we look up Pokemon 199, oh, would you look at that? It's Slowking. Slowking. Pokemon King. And then also 416 kilograms. So Pokemon 416. Oh, it's Vespiquen. Would you look at that? It's Vespiquen. Vespiquen, if you will. Not to mention, he also has 0.33 meters tall. Pokemon number 33. Who's Pokemon number 33? Nidorino. Nidorino evolves into Nidoking? So listen, I'm basically just here to share, because like my mind's kind of blown. I think, I really don't know what to think anymore, because I'm not trying to like buy into this and give you guys hope, and like I said, take everything as a grain of salt, you know, just don't believe it, right? But like, Masuda in the past has done hints like this. Basically, my point of this video is just to share how crazy of a coincidence this could potentially be, and if it does turn out to be real, I really highly doubt it. But then if it does, it's kind of amazing, really. Like I'm honestly, I'm for Pokemon giving us hints like this and these mysterious, you know. I mean, to be honest, you know, even if this is intentional or not, it works in their favor. It keeps people talking about their games. It keeps people excited. It keeps people, you know, anxious. You know, it keeps people just waiting for what's to come. And I've seen a lot of toxicity around this topic. You know, people just calling each other dumb. I don't want any of that in my community. I don't want you guys. I just want you guys to stop being so toxic over Pokemon. Pokemon's a fun game, and I'm sure they wouldn't want us to be, I guess, acting like this. So I'm not trying to say, hey, look at this. This is probably, you know, Pokemon King and Queen are probably the next Pokemon games. But to me, I'm just really enjoying. I'm a big fan of coincidences, and I'm just really enjoying how much is pointing in the direction of that being a thing, possibly. I mean, you gotta admit, the fact he tweeted out a screenshot of Weedle, it having essentially the date before Pokemon Day, and it has Nidorino, Slowking, and Vespiquen, all King and Queen Pokemon. You know, when just a month prior, a guy said the next Pokemon game is going to be Pokemon King and Queen. It's a pretty amazing coincidence. Maybe he's trolling. I don't even know anymore, man. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I just thought it was something pretty cool that cool to share with you guys. Everybody's getting so worked up over this one Weedle screenshot. I can't exactly find the date of this tweet here, but he did also tweet about sun and moon. The sun is still shining out, the moon is shining big and bright, the birds are tweeting too. I'm pretty sure that was before the reveal of Sun and Moon, because I think I do remember everybody afterwards being like, oh my god, he's so crafty. The main point of this, of course, besides sharing how cool of a coincidence this could potentially be, is just, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you guys think the next games will be King and Queen? Do you think it's going to be something completely different? What do you think King and Queen will sound like? You know, what's your thoughts on everything that I've just shared with you guys? You know, I'm just interested to hear. I love discussing about stuff about Pokemon and sharing my thoughts. The thing is, I'm just so split on this subject. I don't really know what to think. Like, on one hand, I'm like, that's so ridiculous. It's such a massive reach. But on the other hand, crazier things has happened before, right? You know? I just don't like writing anything off as like never gonna happen, because when that thing does happen, you just look like a jackass. Anyhow, I mean, I guess all we really can do is just sit here and wait. But while we're waiting, let's get talking. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until then, catch you later.